We will embark on a fascinating journey to explore the mysterious and powerful Archangel Michael, the most prominent among all the holy angels mentioned in the biblical scriptures. His name, Michael, raises the intriguing question: significant missions of this archangel, unveiling the specific role he played throughout history. The first mission of the archangel is to defend the body of Moses. Michael is arguably the most well-known angelic being mentioned in the Bible. We know that Michael is an archangel, but what is the specific role of this position for him? What has he accomplished? And what are his responsibilities? How does he fit into the celestial host that God has gathered? God has chosen not to reveal many details about the events that led till the death of Moses. God gave him a vision of the promised land, even though it was impossible for him to set a foot there. Moses beheld the promised land while on Mount Nebo, which is part of a mountain range known as Pscovia, located in what is now the modern nation of Jordan. Moses was not allowed to enter the promised land because he disobeyed God. Jude 9 describes an occasion when Michael the archangel was in conflict with the devil regarding the body of Moses. It seems there was a dispute over Moses' body, and Jude indicates that Michael the archangel triumphed in this conflict by appealing to the authority of the Lord and saying, "The Lord rebuke you." However, it is not entirely clear why Michael fought against Satan for Moses' body in the first place. Some people believe that Satan intended to use Moses' body as an object of worship to tempt Israel into idolatry. He intended to use Moses' body as an object of worship too. The second mission of the archangel is to fight the Prince of Persia. The Prince of Persia is mentioned only in Daniel 10, a highly apocalyptic and partially symbolic section of the book of Daniel. The Prince of Persia is likely a reference to a malevolent, spiritual being that ruled over Persia in ancient times. The prophet Daniel had a disturbing vision of a great war and entered a 3-week period of mourning, fasting, and prayer. God sent a celestial messenger to explain the vision in response to Daniel's prayer, as recorded in Daniel chapter 10, verses 10 till 14. The being with the appearance of a man came and placed me on my knees, saying, "Daniel, greatly beloved man, understand the words that I am about to tell you, and stand up, your place, for I have been sent to you." Now, when he spoke these words to me, I stood up. Then he said to me, "Do not fear, Daniel, for from the first day that you set your heart to understand and to humble yourself before your God, your words were heard, and I have come because of your words. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 21 days. And behold, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, for I had been left alone there with the kings of Persia. Now I have come to make you understand what will happen to your people in the latter days, for the vision refers to many days yet to come. It we gain insight into the spiritual warfare. Daniel had been praying and fasting for 3 weeks, and the angel had been sent from the first day in response. However, the angel had been delayed by a figure called Prince of the Kingdom of Persia, who opposed me during the time when Daniel was fasting and praying. In fact, the demonic Prince of Persia had incredible power to the extent that Michael, one of the chief princes, was sent to Astasia. In Jude, we learn that Michael is an archangel. The angel was able to reach Daniel to tell his strength. An angel clarifies how the final vision of Daniel unfolded in the last days of the Jews. The great Prince Michael, who protects the children of his people, will arise at that moment. The angel also refers to Michael as the Prince of Daniel. Although the Bible does not specify what it means to protect, it is very clear that Michael has special responsibilities regarding Israel. In Daniel chapter 10, verse 21, in Daniel chapter 12, verse 1, he is referred to as the Prince of this nation, the defender of Israel. Despite his great power, Michael remains completely submissive to the Lord. Jude chapter 1, verse 9 demonstrates his confidence in the power of the Lord. Righteous angels are classified and submit to authority. Considering the strength of Archangel Michael, his submission to God is even more beautiful. The term archangel means an angel of the highest hierarchy. While most angels in the Bible are portrayed as messengers, Michael is described as contending, fighting, or resisting evil spirits and principalities in all 3 books. Despite his distressing weakness, the angel strengthened Daniel to receive the revelation that follows in chapters 11 and 12. But there was 2 more angelic conflicts to come. The angel had to return immediately to fight against the Prince of Persia, and more challenges were on the horizon. This implies that Satan's demons are constantly in conflict with the kingdom as servants of God. You must be prepared to fight the spiritual realm where the battles cannot be seen. The third mission of the Archangel, the war in heaven. A battle unfolds in the sky with Michael and his angels on one side, and the dragon and his angels on the other. This takes place in the midst of tribulation. As described in Revelation chapter 12, verses 7-9, there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. The dragon and his angels fought back, but they did not prevail, and there was no longer a place for them in heaven. The great dragon was cast out, that ancient serpent called the devil and Satan, the deceiver of the whole world. He was cast to the earth along with his angels. The dragon is completely defeated till the point of losing his position, and he and his angels are cast down to earth. However, this is not their final destination. While the heavens rejoice at the departure of the dragon, it brings terrible news for the earth and the sea. The devil knows that his team is short and has decided to unleash his fury till the maximum possible. Satan is not currently in hell, although he is certainly heading there. Michael and the forces of heaven defeat the dragon. Satan is cast to the earth in fury, and he sets out to wage war against those who obey God's commandments and stand firm in their testimony of Jesus, as mentioned in Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. Then the dragon became furious with the woman and went off to make war on the rest of her offspring, on those who keep the commandments of God and hold to the testimony of Jesus. Conflict is something necessary, although nobody appreciates it. But it needs to be done to correct the community. The scriptures, is enigmatic, present us with celestial conflicts and fascinating revelations, yet many details remain shrouded in mystery. Michael's trust in the divine authority, his submission to the Lord, in his role as a special protector of Israel resonate as profound lessons for all of us. Before we conclude, I invite each of you to share your reflections in the comments below. What intrigued you the most about Michael's missions? How do these stories influence the way we face spiritual battles in our own lives? May God bless you and your family.